Hello friends, this is Hako and I hope you're great today. Have a big hug and welcome into the channel. We just had the live stream, the 1.3 live stream for Zenless Zone 0, and boy, it looks like we're gonna get another banger of a patch. Personally, I loved 1.2. I think that this is the best patch so far, and I've been thinking to myself, how are they ever gonna top Sons of Caledon? I'm not sure if 1.3 is gonna top it, but there are some very, very exciting things coming. So I thought, let's sum up the live streams and I'll give you my honest opinions of it. All right, so number one, we are getting a section 6 story. So like we are getting a little bit of a shift, and this was hinted at the end of the 1.2. Spoiler if you haven't, done the 1.2. We kind of met Miyabi. So we are finally gonna, get to meet section 6 a little bit. Now we got to meet them in, I think it was near the end of chapter 1 where we fought Nineveh for the first time. But now they're making, a proper return, and we're gonna get to hang out with them. And hopefully we can start building trust with Sokaku so we can get her background. Hopefully, here's the hoping, right? And we're also getting another member of the section 6. So right now we only have Sokaku. A lot of people are super excited about Miyabi. But we are getting Yanagi, which is gonna be a lightning and an anomaly character. That is right, out of 4 banners, we've had 3 anomaly characters. But yeah, Yanagi is gonna be a lightning anomaly character, and it seems that she's gonna be very good in disorder teams. She's gonna be doing a lot for disorder damage. So she's gonna pair up very well with Bernice, for example, or with Jane Doll. Now she looks super freaking cool, and I haven't made up my mind about Yanagi, but she looks very freaking cool. I'm a weeb, and I kind of like, her playstyle, and I'll describe it as stance dancing. So with Yanagi you can enter different stances, and depending on which stance you're in, you have a different moveset. Now I'm a big sucker for these kind of things. Like I love similar stuff in Sekiro or Neo, or what other game do has stance dancing? World of Warcraft, if we go back really far. She looks very flashy, she looks very cool, your typical weeb ninja fast, like whatever. She looks cool, she looks amazing. Like, does anybody need another anomaly character at this point? No, but we'll see. And after that, we're also getting a lighter, and he's a big punchy boy. And I've also put ora in my notes. And this is actually something the announcers made a joke of. So like he has, the typical what's the anime called? Dio. Rodorora. Dude, I'm drawing a complete blank. Speedwagon. Jojo, thank you. Jojo's Bizarre Adventure. Like, he looks very much Jojo Bizarre Adventure. Like, he is very... There's a lot of punching happening. And I would have loved if, in his ultimate, he went and got the Rodorora. But... no. But Lighter, he comes in and he is a fire and stun character. And you might be thinking, hey, that's Kolida. Yes, but... they also made sure that he does not only power creep Kolida, but he also power creeps Lycon, because he lowers enemies' resistance to both fire and ice. So, yeah. Who of the main squad is still, unpower crept? Rina? Yeah, I think Rina from Stun Battle is still, hasn't been severely bested. You can make the argument that Caesar did it, but hey. So yeah, we're also getting Lighter, and he's gonna be the last addition, at least for now, for the Sons of Caledon. I'm really hoping we get Big Daddy, the big red boar. I would love that. I would love to get Pompeii as well. I think we need more characters like Pompeii. And we're also getting some new Bang Boos. Although there doesn't seem to be a new S-rank Bang Boo, but 2 new A-rank. One is gonna be called Baddie Boo, and it's, as I understood it, it's just gonna be added into the Bang Boo banner. So whenever you truly have a chance, it will be Baddie Boo. Now this is a little cool Bang Boo. We saw it in the Jane Doe story. This one kind of dressed as a fuck, and he throws Molotov cocktails and something else. I think he shoots a rocket launcher. So he looks cool. He looks cool. And we're also getting a Nightboo. And honestly, I wish this was an S-rank Bangbo because he looks freaking cool. He will summon, I think it was it inflatable unicorns? Like toy unicorn toys. Colorful unicorn toys that he's, you know, sends out at enemies. He looks really fun. Also, a new redemption code. I'll smack it on screen. I'll strap it on in the description. I'll put it in a pinned comment. Remember to redeem it within 24 hours. Lots of goodies in it. Then we're also getting a TV schedule event. So a new event with focus on TVs. And I gotta be freaking real with you. After 1.2, I kind of missed the TVs. And I'm kind of glad to see we're getting, you know, another TV event because I feel like it's, you know, tone them down maybe, but please keep the TVs in the game because it is an integral part of the game. And I'm kind of missing them, so I'm glad we're getting a TV schedule event where we jump around in a TV. And it honestly looked quite fun. It honestly looked quite fun. Seems to be a little bit of a different approach than any TV event we've had so far. Then we're also getting what I'm most excited about. If I could just pick one of these changes or one of these upcoming things coming in patch 1.3, this would be it. We're getting the simulated battle trials. Now this is what I've been talking about. In my earlier videos when covering Zenless on Zero, I was talking about a gacha game called Bleach Brave Souls. Please tell me in the comments if you ever played it. I'm a big fan of Bleach, and Bleach Brave Souls was probably my first ever gacha. And they had a really cool mode in that called the Senkaimon. The Senkaimon Towers, which was 50 towers with some extra stages. And most of these stages would like lock out your characters. So like, you know, if you cleared it with this team, if you cleared stage 10 with this team, that team got locked into stage 10. So, you know, you kind of had to have a wide roster. You need to have a lot of characters. You need to, like, you know, think about who are you going to sacrifice, who are you going to keep for later. And this seems to be something along those lines. So there's different towers or different floors in a tower, and we climb higher and higher and stuff gets harder. And you do not heal between stages. Now, a thinking man, a thinking woman will realize that doesn't really matter if you have one character in the game. If you have Caesar King, you don't need to give a fuck whether you heal or not heal, because you will not be taking damage. Like, if you bring Caesar and you take damage, you're doing something wrong. So let's see how trivialized this tower will be simply because of Caesar. But this looks honestly really freaking fun. I want more challenging content. So I think the simulated battle trials are gonna be a bop. Here's the hoping. Here's the hoping that they are freaking bop. Then we're getting another food truck event, which seems to be kind of usual. A Bangbo pulls up in a food truck and we have to deliver some stuff to him. We get some rewards for it, you know. Also, there's another Bangbo visit event which will gain us photo wall items. So like more stuff to nail to our walls in a room. Like, you know, small little events. Also, a third Bangbo Kai event. A Bangbo associated with the HIA will show up. And once again, we do some small commissions and we get some rewards. So basically just a way to, you know, gain some extra resources. Which is nice because, hey, am I the only one absolutely freaking, you know, scraped barren after release? I don't think so. And we're getting a display case in our room. So in our room in the, what's it called? In the video store, we will now have a display case where we can put some trophies and whatnot. And I think this is great. I hopefully this is, you know, a step in the direction of, you know, more customization, more like, you know, customizable space. One of Genshin's most enjoyable features, in my opinion, is the Serenity Pot, where you can basically, you know, build your own town. So more stuff to, you know, personalize your room, personalize your experience. I think that, you know, boom, that's good. And they're also giving us a lot of optimizations. There was a bunch of them, and like they're kind of small. Some like convenience things. Like if you need a higher level, you know, elemental ship to upgrade a skill, it will now work a little bit smarter. It will tell you if you have, you know, the bottom one you need and then automatically upgrade from that one. Which, unless I'm mistaken, and not a single one of the other horror games does that. Like, they can, like, it's only smart enough to, like, think, okay, upgrade from, you know, step 2 to 3. Not can you upgrade to 1 from 1 to 2 to 3. So, once again, they're kind of showing that they're at the forefront of, like, you know, the quality of life stuff. Like, they are fixing stuff that I've had, you know, a problem, an issue with in Genshin since the dawn of time. They just come in like, here, we fixed it. Like, bam, all right. Genshin, when are we getting the energy reserve system? Please. Por favor. Also, they're adding a favorite button for your characters. So you can... yeah, favorize some characters. Hey, you're not supposed to have favorites, but hey. So I'm gonna be adding Caesar and Ellen and Jane Doe on this. Remember these. Which, you know, it's a small little thing. The roster is very small still. So I mean, they still fit, like, all of them without scrolling. But now your favorites will pop up at the top. Also, another cool feature, you can now craft disc materials. So, what's the official name for them? But you know, the materials you take to Elphys, which is the music store, to, like, craft discs. You can now go from the red ones and upgrade them to the yellow ones. And I think this is gonna be, like, you know, big stonks, big cash money. It's gonna be the best thing to do, since, you know that you at least get a yellow one, like an S-rank disc for it. So, yeah. 1.3 looks like it's gonna be an absolute freaking banger. I feel after 1.2, after a fully focus on Sons of Caledon, like, I don't know how we start going uphill after this, because, you know, it was my faction. I love them so much, and, like, even though I have an invested Lycan, I have an invested Colida, I might have to pull Lighter just to get the full set. With Yanagi, dude, my inner weeb is like, woo, let's go. But then I'm also like, I haven't skipped a single banner. I have not skipped a single banner. All I do in this game is gather up resources so I can get the next character, build them up, then I do it all over again. Like, I don't really have time to, like, you know, farm optimal stuff for the characters I already have. So I'm like, it would be nice to skip, but... oh, we'll see. I still need to make up my mind. So, tell me, dear viewer, what are you most excited about in the 1.3? Lighter, Yanagi, or any of the events? I think the simulator battle trials are gonna be super freaking fun. Alright, everybody, thank you so freaking much for watching. And if you enjoy Zenless content, I put it out every freaking day. And thank you so much for watching. Until next time, Hako out.